Yo, conference championship time. Only 4 teams left, and I know everyone is excited. But you should be even more excited when you hear what your boy, who is partnered up with DraftKings once again, has to offer you. New customers placing a $5 bet will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. All you have to do is head on over to your Google Play or Apple Store, download that DraftKings Sportsbook, and it's on, baby. Want to know what you can do with $200 in bonus bets? You can combine multiple bets within the same contest to level up for an even bigger payout. And keep this in mind, if you're already signed up for DraftKings like me, you can get a no-sweat bet. That's if your same game parlay doesn't hit, you can get that bet back. And if you don't have online wagering in your state, it's all good. DraftKings Daily Fantasy is your chance to join in on the fun while having a shot to win some cash prizes. Make sure you download that DraftKings Sportsbook app, enter the promo code TOPBILLIN. New customers betting $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. It couldn't be any more fun. Remember, the crown is yours.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.
Jersey.
All right, Eagles Collective, let's get down to the brass tacks. I want to pivot away from the coaching search right quick and talk about personnel. Specifically, I want to talk about draft prospects, right? Or really just one draft prospect, right? My man Steele Chambers. Can't wait to talk about Steele. He has to be the first draft prospect that I talk about. For one, right, in the interest of transparency here, which I always do, I know Steele very well. I was a part of helping him get discovered by more colleges when I was hired on with the business outfit that I had back in the day in the state of Georgia where he's from. And it worked out pretty damn good, I might say, right? I was charged with marketing him to colleges and using the resources that I had, right? Knowing coaches all across the land, having, access to coaches all across the land. I would make videos for him. I would film his training, help train him and everything. And all he did, right, they got the ball, right? We got the ball rolling, and that shit took off. I'm talking about it took off. He had every offer imaginable, right? So he ends up going to Ohio State University, right? Not the Ohio State University, you know what I'm saying? You know I don't like no Ohio State like that, right? But listen, it was great for him. Originally, this man, right, was a running back. We marketed him as a running back. He wanted to play running back in college. He was also a great linebacker at the time. He's one of the best players in the state of Georgia, and I saw that early on, and he was somebody I identified. Now look at him as a 3-4 year starter at the Ohio State in Ohio State University, and I believe he fits Philadelphia perfectly. Football intelligence, sideline to sideline range like you wouldn't believe, fundamentally sound. A lot of people these days just don't have the fundamentals. Steele Chambers is not one of those guys, right? He doesn't have those problems. He's trying to get you on the ground. When you guys collide, you will collapse straight up. Because he's not trying to just lay a shoulder into you. He's not on his Sidney Brown drawing, right? Not to get on Sidney Brown, but to me, Sidney Brown, as explosive as he can be, he will give up a ton of tackles as well because he's just going to try to lay you out. Steele Chambers, those are the type of guys you want to build your defense around with, right? I'm not saying that you build your defense around off-ball linebackers, which leads me to philosophy. Now, people get mad because Howie Roseman doesn't spend high draft picks on off-ball linebackers or doesn't sign them to big contracts or even really long-term contracts. That's a philosophy thing. He wants to use his monies on premium positions. What are premium positions, Murph? I'm glad you asked that, right? Edge player, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, cornerbacks. Those are your premium positions. Exterior linemen. That's a premium position, right? Offensive tackle, defensive tackle, edge, quarterback, and now cornerback has really evolved into that as well. Linebackers, safety, right? These are positions I played. Running back, positions I played. Those are not premium positions. You should be able to find someone in the 5th round as good as anybody you think can be a first-round draft pick, right? You can take it this year. You had the Jahmyr Gibbs kid go in the 1st round. Same thing with Bijan Robinson. But what happened? I told people, I was like, you don't draft running backs in the first round because you'll have a guy like Devon A-Chain come out and be as good, if not better than both of those guys. And what was he? Maybe a third round, fourth round pick or something like that for the Dolphins. That's how you allocate draft capital if you're a good drafter. So I never have any problems with Howie Roseman. Someone like Steele Chambers can be on your team for the next 10 years, piloting that bad boy, and he can be probably had in the third round, maybe even later, maybe a little earlier. You just never know how that goes, man. But I'm excited to talk about him. And, man, matter of fact, man, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, we can start right here on my man Kenny McIntosh right here. So super degree of difficulty on this one right here. McIntosh running a rail route. You get Steele right here in man coverage from his off-ball linebacker position. So we know Ohio State, normally an even front, right? They'll run with a 3 and a bump or just a straight up 4 men down. So he does have a lot of responsibility as far as working against tight ends, working against running backs. And I know everyone here is looking for someone who can cover, and I think that he will be pretty good at it. We can see him right here. Stetson Bennett, don't try him now. This was a poor throw, right? Probably a poor decision or miscommunication there. But you can see how he comes out with this rail right here, right? Flip those hips on him, get himself into position. McIntosh, right? He gets McIntosh out of position because he's stacked over top of him. So McIntosh ends up going on the outside when he was supposed to be on the inside. Still took that away, and Bennett thought he was going to still be on the inside and still ends up being the receiver in this situation. So you can run that back right there at full speed. Get all right, get over top of it. Make sure you're not in traffic. Turn and locate. Get yourself a pick in a college football playoff game. Have a day, Steele Chambers. Now, this is an underrated aspect of Steele's game, his ability to blitz. They're going to work this cross dog right here. You'll see Tommy Eichenberg wrapping around here. But you can see Steele, right? His ability to think the game through. It looks like he abandons his original responsibility there because he's able to work back to the inside on this particular lineman there, and he's the one that gets this sack. Check this out. Look at that. He was the hammer. Then look at him. You see that? Oh! That's the ability to work in sanitation. Look at that. Eichenberg crossing right there. And you can see, right, the lineman gave him half a man. But watch him continue to work right here, works him upfield, and then sheds him. And he's the one that gets to Stetson Bennett first. Check that out right there. And I like how JT right here, Tui Molial, acting like he did something. Like, look at that. That was all Steele right there. He's up there jumping in. Come on, man. What are we doing here? But listen, I'm buried to lead. I just want to focus on Steele right here. I know it's the internet, and because in the internet always have to come talking about something that's not the subject, right? I'm going to get through all of these linebackers. That's my goal, at least, right? Edgerrin Cooper and these guys, right? Trotter. All these guys are very, very good linebackers, and I will get to them. So we don't have to, I want this guy and all this. Like, relax, Karen. Relax. Just focus on the subject. I could tell when cats ain't never actually played no ball because they have the end of, right? They don't have the ability to focus on detail, right? Attention to detail, time on task. Let's just talk about Steele right here. This is my favorite aspect of Steele's game. His sideline to sideline ability here. And this dude puts whatever he does, look at that. Whatever he does in training, he recreates on the field, right? He'll repurpose it on the field. Look at him in pursuit right here, weak side. Weak side pursuit. You know what you want to do? Exactly what you see Steele Chambers do. Approach, then get parallel. Look at him start to shuffle. You see that? You see that? Come on, man. This is the little shit that I look for on tape. You be watching these dudes out here. Everybody pick up a camera and they be on the internet on YouTube and shit. And they know football all of a sudden. Never played. You just don't even be from this country. The fuck out of here. But look at this. Look at this shuffle. Look at that. Stay parallel. Why do you do that? You take presence in each gap. If you stay with a shuffle presence, you don't get sideways and just start running. You have the bigger presence in that gap. You want to force this wide. That's called inside shoulder force. Now he has inside shoulder force. The best thing he can do right here, right, is try to beat Steele to the corner. Steele can run and he has the angle. Good luck. All right. Good luck trying to outrun him. That shit just ain't gonna work 9 out of 10 times. So he has the angle on you, and he took a good pursuit angle. Come on, man. I love this shit, bro. All right, here we go again. Check this out. Look at the patience. Look at a mirror. And then look at the angle. Nope, not getting to the sideline on still. What are we doing here? And this is against my Rutgers Scarlet Knights too, right? They're seeing that man dominate Rutgers and Penn State. It definitely hurt my heart. I definitely wanted him to go to Penn State, if anything, there. But man, he went to a school that did really well for him. I love I believe he worked with James Laurinaitis. Anybody remember him? That dude, a hell of a football player himself, right there. Him working with him, you can tell he has a very similar approach. What is this right here? This is patience. Patience. You just want a mirror. You want a mirror. You want to show presence in the gap. Look at him show presence in the gap, right? You get Eichenberg here in pursuit as well there. And then all you have to do is mirror what the running back does. Takes those crossover steps, then he's instantly in his stride there. And look at him. Pursuit angle on point. Splatter wax and fertilizes a man to the corner. Now check this out. Once again, you can see him walk, mug. Now he's on his blitz mode. Oh, look at that. Skirt around the block, force an errant throw. Very explosive. Remember, he used to be a running back. And it was at Ohio State too. So this guy has some explosive athleticism to him. The running back comes here. Instead of blowing him up, still uses kind of like a pass rush move, right? Look at him. Dip in. Euro stepped him. Damn near, look at this. Damn near Euro stepped this man around there. Quarterback had no choice but to cock and fire before he was ready. Once again, working on his weak side pursuit here. Eichenberg crashes. And look at him. Oh, we got to go back on that one. Wasn't that? Look at that. Eichenberg crashes. Taking up a couple of people right here. So if you keep someone like Steele clean, it's a wrap. He's going to run everything down in lateral pursuit. And, of course, he can work take-on situations with the best of them there. And, try to get to the outside on him. Not a chance right there. With that long hair flowing and everything like that, I believe he'll be a hit out here. I want to see him and Trotter get drafted by the Eagles. Straight up. Him, Trotter, and Dean together. That's how you build one of those Kansas City Chiefs type linebacker cores, right? Or San Francisco 49ers. All these guys are around the same age right there. Very athletic trio types. Nasty. Here we go again. What are you going to do? Look at him, man. He diagnoses so quick. And look at the angle. Come on. It's all he does, right? This is like a repeat. We'll let these both roll. Look at that. Diagnose, pursuit. Look at that. Shuffle, shuffle, sprint, pursuit angle on deck. Look at him work outside in. You'll see him approach his original gap assignment there. Let parallel, shoot. Right? Come on. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. This is exactly what I saw from this kid when I first saw him. And I told everyone he was going to be special. Look at him. Original pursuit. You see where the back wanted to go? All right, can we see this right here? You can see his angle right here. Still being disciplined, coming from that particular angle there, forces the running back outward. Well, I don't know why, right? There's more traffic here. The running back maybe should have taken his chances with Steele, but hey, then again, would you? You know what I'm saying? Nope. Bends it back to the inside right here and still wipe him down. Wipe him down, right? Still wiping him down right there. Look at that. Stays right on that pursuit angle, approaches, and then starts to shuffle, staying parallel to the line of scrimmage, and then returns, reformulates that plan there. Talking about tackles at or around the line of scrimmage, not tackles 25 yards down the field and everything like that. Nah, this guy can make impact plays for you. All right, here we go again. It's almost like he's outthinking my boy Sam Brown here, right? My man Sam Brown from Philly. Check this out. Sam Brown is like, damn, everywhere he goes, right? It's like, who is it, Michael Myers or something like that? Still haunting these dudes. Look at this, right? This definitely was going to be, it's a gap scheme here, pin and pull, but it looks like they wanted to go, or at least press it to the outside. Press it and then bounce it to the outside. Maybe it'd been a breach there, but he's just mirrored. Somebody just mirror and they have those type of eyes right there. As soon as you uncover, he's there. my buddy, wherever I go, he goes. Look at that, man. Sam Brown is Steele Chambers' buddy. That's hard. FBI, football intelligence, on deck here. Look at that. Not take the cheese. And look at that. And notice his tackling style. Oh, damn. Got my man right there twisted, right? Like he playing Twister. Ooh, that look like it hurt. Still in there. Then Zach Harrison comes. Oh, damn. Look at that, man. Splitting, right? Doing the splits. We got a male exotic dancer alert again, right? It's been a minute right there. They exotic danced this man, made him fertilize himself. Then he had to get back up. What are we doing here? But it's tackling style, right? Around the waist or up under the buttocks. My man is a sound tackler, a sure tackler, right? So not leaning with the shoulder, trying to knock you out or anything like that. Like I said before, when you collide, you will collapse. He wants to get you on the ground by any means necessary. If there's a perceived weakness in Steele's game, it's probably working in sanitation. But he's already improved on that. And as you can see right here, he'll take on the block, stand his ground with the stand your ground law there. And then he'll run your ass to the concession stand. Look at him, ran old boy to the concession stand. But look at him take on right here, right? What we got? Got uncovered guard, like you're going to see a lot in the NFL, especially if you're in a 3-4 team, right? If you're stacked back off in a 3-4 team, off-ball linebacker. But look at him. Take presence. Look at that. Foot on the outside right there. He's showing big presence in that gap right there. He wants to force you back to the inside. If you don't want to go back to the inside, that's your fault. My man is just a prototype. Look at his body, everything. And this was when he was in high school, right? He's only improved on all of that, right? I think still probably 6'1.5", 6'2", maybe 230, 235 or something like that. Yeah, my man's coming with it. Pause. All right, last one right here. Real men watch to the end and then comment. Look at that. Pursue. I look at him ready for it. Peel back on a throwback right here. Where you going, quarterback? Not a chance. Come on. You going to get still with the okey doke? Right? See the handoff right here? He has those eyes. He can see. He's like, first of all, man, let me make sure no one's going out the backside right here. I'll trust my guys to work front side. You got Soy over here, front side there. Let me pay attention. He can already see it. Look at that. He ends up beating the offensive lineman, right, and taking another great angle there. Gets the quarterback down. So there you have it, man. My man, Steele Chambers. Steele Chambers. We'll get to a host of other. There's actually a really pretty, I would say some pretty good linebacker class right here, especially at the high-end dudes there. Like my man Steele and Trotter, like I mentioned before. We mentioned the Cooper kid and some other guys that people aren't really talking about. So we'll get to them there. But let me know what you think about my man Steele Chambers there. Much love to you, Steele, man. It was great watching you at Ohio State, man. Hopefully you can be a Philadelphia Eagle. If you can't be an Eagle, man, you got to roll with my Guma team, though, the New York Jets. You would look good out here in Jersey, North Jersey or South Jersey. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that'll be hard. Listen, I got a special homework assignment for some of you people, too, out there. Can anyone tell me what that is on that map back there? Right? Because I've had people ask me some really goofy questions recently here, and I just have to know, what is that on that map back there behind me? All right, let me know. It's your boy Murph, because I don't want to give that away right there. So shout outs to everybody out there. All right.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.